Welcome back, traders. Today I'm going to do a chart analysis of Bit Digital, ticker symbol BT. Let's have a look here. As you can see, it's a really bad morning this morning, but let's look at the chart and see what we've got here. So, kind of got a big drop off here. We're in this supply area here. If we don't turn around, we're coming down to this supply area here in the 350s. So let's go into indicators. I like Smart Money Concepts by Lux Algo. On the 30-minute chart, looks like we came into an order block, rejected, did a double top in that order block, rejected down, tried to recover, created another order block in this little zone here, and now we're headed down. We've got a break of structure on the downward side, so we're probably going to see more downside right now, and there it goes some more. Yeah, we're probably looking at this area here. Let me get a horizontal. Probably looking somewhere around here, 341-ish area. But really anywhere in between 355 and 341 for a bounce. Will that be just a bounce and then a continuation downward? We won't know till we see it. If it is, then we're looking around the $3 support, which is where we have much stronger support at $3. Yeah. So let's see here. To the upside, we're looking at lots of resistance up here in the 450s, 460s. I don't know if we're going to see a return to the peak here at 480 for some time. That would be heavily dependent on Bitcoin and what Bitcoin does. Yeah, we're headed straight down. Look at that. It's gone past this. If this candle, this 30-minute candle closes underneath this 378 level here, we're probably most definitely coming down to this area. That's the next level. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands and the SMAs. Yeah, we're under the 200 on the 30-minute. The 5. The green is 5. Yellow is 20. Red is 200. Then we have the Bollinger Bands. We're at the way bottom of the Bollinger Bands. But the 5 just crossed under the 200. We also have big red momentum here on my little volume price indicator here. Let's see what are we looking like on the 5. On the 5, yeah, everything's underneath the 200. We're separating with the 5 from the 20. Just red candle after red candle. Some wicks on the bottom indicate we might come back to the 5, but that's only on a 5-minute. That's not what we care about as much. 15 is also pretty interesting. Same sort of thing happening. We got the 20 and the 5 under the 200. We're at the bottom of the Bollinger. Not 2 hour. Well, maybe 2 hour. We're at the bottom of the Bollinger on the 2 hour as well. So we should see some relief before breaking down to this level. But this 378 is going to provide resistance. Resistance. If we try to go back up above it. Now, if it gets above that, which it could, we'll see stronger resistance around the $4 range. So we could potentially retest the $4 range. That's where the strong resistances. If it gets back above $4, it will probably stay above $4. But if it fails to get back above $4 today, we're probably looking at these lower levels down here and here. If those break, we're looking at, let's go to the 1 day. Yeah, if those break, we're looking at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, the 280. By the time it gets there, the bottom will probably be about $3, which is where we're expecting some strong support. You can see all the support right here. This gap is already filled, so we're safe there. But yeah, lots of support right there, lots of orders. If we turn on our Smart Money, yep, Smart Money indicator indicates we have an order block there. Oh, that goes down to about 250, but there's a lot of support at the $3 range. Below that, $2, 170, down at the 200. day moving average, 163. I don't know if we'll get that low again. If we do, I will buy thousands of these and ride it all the way back up to here, if it does that. So I don't know if it will. However, if you look here, we're forming a very nice cup and handle, possibly. Let's clear the chart. Remove my drawings. All right. We're forming possibly a very nice, there it is, cup and handle. Look at that. Just kind of, there's the cup. Here's the handle. The handle will go down to, about halfway, which is around the $3 range. Not halfway, but, close. If it goes anywhere below this range here, let me draw a box. If it goes anywhere below here, cup and handle is nullified, and we're going down, possibly back to the bottom, and it'll look more like maybe a double bottom or something else. But if we bounce off this yellow box here and continue back upward and get above this brim line here and above the 200 day, or 200 week, that's the week, we get above that, we're off to the races. Let's go back to the 1 day. Turn off the, let's get all the indicators off this chart for a second. Yeah, get above that. A little bit of chop here. 775 is a little bit of resistance, stronger resistance at the 983 range. So if we get above this, it's kind of a straight shot up into this resistance area here. Up to here, into this resistance area between the 850 and the 1050, maybe even just $10 probably. Yeah, somewhere around there. There's a lot right over here, here. So yeah. Actually, let's bring up the leave that there. Let's bring up the volume profile. See if that matches up. It's been such a long time since there's been volume up there. Oh. All right. So our volume profile doesn't even show volume up here. So that's interesting. Yeah, right here about $4. We have lots of resistance on the volume profile. Down here we have, it's where you see these spikes, is where you're likely to get support or resistance. Here. Below that, the strongest support, 145, 148. If it gets down there, I will personally be buying quite a lot of this. Let's see if I can get some volume on here. Okay, on the weekly, there's some volume. A little bit of a spike here at the 890, bit of a spike here at the 1150. Surprisingly, none at $10, but except this little tiny thing right here, right there. Resistance mostly at 9, so it might only pop up to 9 if we break this cup and handle. Not break, but if this cup and handle does a breakout, possibly back up to 9. So right now, potential downside, lots, from where we currently are, could go from our highs in the 480 down to $3 again, possibly a little further down. Let's get back onto a lower time frame. Possibly further down to 189. 150 is not off the table, but it is. I don't see it going down there unless Bitcoin collapses, but it could. If it does, like I said, that is a beautiful zone to pick up that bounce trade down there. But right in this area, that's where I'm looking about the $3 range. I'm expecting this to slow down and start curling back up. If I start seeing that, I'll start getting quite excited about this move upward into the higher $5-6 range from that zone there. That's it for today. Just looking at the Bit Digital chart, since it's coming down while others like Mara, it's actually down now too. It was up earlier. Mara was heading up this morning. If we go into the 30-minute, actually probably the 15-minute, yeah, when I first got on it, market open, it was heading up, then it came down. Now it's trying to pop back up again. We'll see. This one is in this, I'll just do a real quick thing here that's been very interesting to me on the Mara chart. So we've been in this channel here. I'm just going to cut it off there. That's going to be an outlier as far as I'm concerned. Same with this. We've been in here, this channel like this, upward, very strong upward channel since June 23rd. And it's just stayed in this kind of zone, going up, going up, going up. So this appears getting close to what I would say is the bottom of this move. I think it's probably going to maybe at most come down to here and then come back up and test the top of this again. If it breaks out of this channel, and I'll leave it on this chart, actually, I'll lock it down. Check that out later. If it breaks out of this chart, then we're coming down to $13. It breaks that, we're coming down to $11.85. It breaks that, we're getting strong support around $10. And that's where I'd be buying heavily if it reached that region there. That's all for today. Have a profitable day.